Okay, we're getting ready to kick off our second live stream match here on in the Virginia
Got one
State.
right here. Yeah, there's one back there.
Virginia State 10-ball championships. It's going to pit one of the young guns, a young man named Thomas Haas from central Pennsylvania. He's the son of Scott Haas, very, very strong semi-professional player from that general area. I've known Scott since he was a young man, and Scott's a real strong player, and his son is no slouch either. They're up against Shane Buchanan from this local Richmond, Virginia area. Shane is very steady, and he's had several good finishes in events down here at this room, and very simple game, but he has good fundamentals, and he's a good player too. This ought to be an interesting match. Thomas Haas, Shane Buchanan will be coming up momentarily here on the live stream video at theactionpooltour.com. I'm George Hammerbacher, voice of the Action Pool Tour, and advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association out of Baltimore, Maryland, and Scott Thomas wins the toss, and this is an alternate break, race to 7 format. We drew 61 men and around 13 ladies here for this to contest the Virginia State 10-ball title at this weekend at Diamond Billiards. Located on U.S. Route 60, the Midlothian Turnpike in Midlothian, Virginia, south and west of Richmond. A terrific place with great equipment, excellent lighting, lots of players, lots of leagues, lots of tournaments. They have a great junior program too. Thomas here was a nationally ranked junior player from Pennsylvania, and we've had several come out of this room, including Chris Bruner and Nathan Childress, Sierra Reams in the ladies' side. It looks like a Mojave mash to me. Dry. 3, 5, 6, 10, yeah. I can still see them all. So Shane is at the table. This one ball could be an enticing thing, because the 2-5 are just hanging over the corner or side pocket there. But this is he might play safe. Shane's pretty cagey.
Yeah, he played it safe. Overrolled it though.
Yeah, got away from him, and Thomas.
What's his name?
This is Thomas Haas.
Hey, Thomas, you gotta have a mask on.
Mask rules are in effect for this area and the state, so players do need to have a mask on at all times.
Is that?
That's mine.
Oh, that's your mask.
Yeah, it's mine. I don't know if somebody grabs that one because nobody has that mask in here.
He left it in the restroom apparently.
Figured that's where it was since he didn't have it on him. Didn't mean to mess them up if it did, but regulations are in place for a reason. They have to be complied with.
Sure. First off, these things are, being streamed and all, and
Don't need the APT to have anything come back on them because of obviously showing that they're in violation.
right. Oh,
It's like Shane's gonna be doing a kick shot, called 5 on the side.
that's
I know you guys can they see the score in the corner eye?
it's
On
no
the-
score.
No, I'm just saying, is it on? Can they see that placard or not? Ooh,
Whoa, what a
I
shot.
almost tried to sit up there.
No,
Okay, never mind then. I was
that's
gonna
more. That's more for the live sweaters.
Gotcha. Probably gonna run into this 3 ball. Oh, they married to each other. There's a gap though.
Might have a little angle out on this ball.
Just gotta focus on making a 3. Have an angle on the 4 to where he can come off the side
I
rail,
think
break
he's
out the 6.
ideal. I think he's got a little angle out, and he's ideal. Yeah.
He'll come off that side rail to get on the 6. So that way he gets a little breakout. 6 does bank in the side if he wanted it. I don't think he got enough angle though to come off that side rail and get a good enough kick out. I think he needed a little bit more angle to make that more natural.
He might have to roll down just a touch to get the bank on the 6 where he can push the 7 to the rail and then have the cue ball go with it. I don't know.
It's what he's trying to decipher, what he wants for the 6 next.
Let's see what he does.
Cueing like center ball. Yep.
A little bit of a sharp angle here.
Yeah, it'd be a back bank for the 6, but the cue will run into the 7. Depending on how much speed it has, it might even move the 10 as well.
The 7 might stick around because those balls are there and might double kiss.
That was a good attempt. Would have had the 7 too. But the problem is that would have been a 7-8 combo, I think, unless the 7 squeezed past the 8
Right.
ball. Actually, did not cut that ball enough. It hit the rail halfway down. On these diamond tables, if you do not cut them properly, you will miss it. They will not be forgiving.
No, they're not built to bend quarters.
Nope.
We play on tables where you hit 3 diamonds up and the rail in their end.
Yeah. Played on a couple of those. I don't like them. Doesn't get to show the true skill of somebody.
I call them full tables. But that was a pretty stylish little shot.
You'll make the 9 in the corner and just follow it on down and have the 10 in the opposite corner. Should complete our first rack. Oh, wow.
It completed it all right, but
He gave me almost like he took that one for granted. Almost like he assumed he was going to make that one without going through all the proper progressions as he's done on all his previous shots. Mr. Thomas got an early gift.
Thomas Haas takes a 1-0 lead over Mr. Shane Buchanan in a sometimes these matches that are close, it comes down to something like that. That
That would have been a chance to break his serve too, since that was Thomas's break, alternate break format.
I love going down to that, going down there to Q Masters. That was just like coming here, a real treat.
They take very good care of their equipment there. Like I said, a previous match, probably 60 to probably 70% of the tables in the building, which I believe they're sitting at about 70 tables because they've done some remodeling and changing some stuff up where some tables had to be deleted. But probably 70% of the tables are diamonds, whether it be 7-footers or 9s. But
And the rest were like gold crowns, I think. They had
on the
some-
9-footers, yes,
Yeah.
and then they got some valleys on the other side that are as available as well.
for casual players.
Yep. Currently, the building is all currently non-smoking. Would love to see them keep it that way, but if I know anything that happens like clockwork, it'll go back to like it was. But time will tell. We'll see how everything transpires when everything gets fully back to what they call normal now from this pandemic.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He's good.
He's good, but I don't know if he wanted to roll that far out. Because he could have brought it straight back to where he had the 6 on the side as an easier shot, as opposed to what he's going to have to do with this one. He had to put a little bit extra on it to get it to do that.
That was well hit ball there.
Plus, looks like the 8 ball crossed past the 10 after he makes the 6-7.
For me, I'd have stayed on this side and come the 3 rails into that 7-8.
Some people like to take less rails out of it and just do the 1 rail. You get back on shape.
Now he's forced to play a high left and he could shoot a scooter. He did okay.
No, he'll probably hold it right there close to that for the 9 ball in the opposite corner. Q and lift solid left-hand English.
Whoa.
Finally dropped.
His pocket's tough. They don't give you anything you don't make.
Nice 2-rail position on the 10 ball.
Very well struck.
And making of this 10 ball will be a break of the serve on Shane's.
Good out.
It was. Very strong. You ask him, he probably wish he could have hit that AO a little bit better to where it didn't sit and give the suspense of it whether it was going to fall or not.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it did fall.
Give the sweaters in the bleachers a heart attack. He's got the deuce and tray now lined up in the quarters.
Like I said, I don't know if
Maybe that was a
it's
mistake.
required or not this time, but previous match it was not. I know.
I didn't hear it in the players' meeting, I don't think. I can't
No, it
remember.
wasn't said, but
Inferred.
I don't know if you can really make that announcement now if people haven't been doing that and change it, but I can get further confirmation on that.
Thanks. Thomas and his father Scott are both sponsored by Concept Interiors. Give them a little bit of a plug.
Player's option. If they both agree, they can put it on corners. If not, anything goes.
Fair enough.
Apparently, it is not in the APT bylaws to require it to be on the corners. Is what I was informed of by the director. Hey, I saw that.
Another safety here. A good move from
It's a very
young Thomas. He
don't
might
see
be able
the
to.
jump coming because it's way long for a jump shot. But
I don't think he can get enough left English with to spin it, go near the two. And he can't get to the one from there that way. He might have to.
come past the two ball with solid spin on the left. If he doesn't have,
He might have trouble making a rail. It's a hard shot. This is a layout you seldom ever see for 9-ball. Stuff
he's gonna go
looks
around
like
a 7-1 rail kick.
Yeah.
I don't think he can make it, but well, he made a
He
good
nicked
hit.
it.
Good hit.
He nicked it, and he's gonna.
I don't think he. Oh, he might have got a 3 in a way.
Yeah, he might have did his man dirty. Might have to come off the bottom or top rail and kick.
Solid hit. Got him stuck behind the 2 and the 10.
Another good move.
This one he could jump if he wanted to. It'd be a little bit of a stretch, but it could be done.
Table number 9, let's have Jacob Lamont and Johnny White. Lamont, White, table number 9.
Looking to do a kick off the rail. If he's able to do that, he might be able to make the one in the corner.
Table number 10, Danny Mastermaker of the Building. Table 10, Mastermaker of the Building.
Whoa. Two longtime foes out of this place. Danny Mastermaker and Chris Bruner. That's a good match.
I don't know if it's Chris Bruner, because Bruner's playing right now. See him shooting on table 6. Unless he's just practicing.
I don't know.
I'm just going off what I
That's
see.
what I thought I heard. Shane's going to jump. Good hit from Shane. But he sold out a shot and might have opened it up a little bit.
I don't see any clusters out there that would be in the way unless the 2 doesn't go past the 9, which he's looking at right now. But if he were to cut, looks like the 1 might be straight on.
There's a couple ways to get. You might be able to play the 2 to the left-hand corner to his left.
Almost missed that. He is playing it past that, up in that corner. Left side is we're looking, or our right side is we're looking at it on the monitor.
He's going to fire it in.
He's
And
bottom English to hold for the 3 in the side.
Just pop over to the rail. That'll work. A little bit.
A little bit more of an angle on the 3 than he wanted.
He's got to try to slow roll this ball into the fat pocket. How you doing? Slow roll this ball in the fat pocket. Just hold the mark on the 4.
If he overhits it, though, he'll be stuck behind the 10.
Speed to reach.
Overhit it. It's not to get the shot, but he overhit it, I think, more than what he expected.
He hit that. That looked like a world championship shot there. And I know that isn't what he wanted.
Nah.
But
Now he's got a back cut on the 4.
little one. Might have bought straight in on this one.
Kind of be ideal if he's straight on the 6, so that way he can just do a stop shot on all these to go from the 5 to the 6 to the 7.
What trip is he going to take when this? Is he going to draw it bottom left and come out? No, just
Stop shot. Does the same thing on the 6. Use the 7. Use the back rail to get on the 8 ball.
Yep. Oh,
Could be a costly miss.
hey. Them old friends just tapping me on the shoulder saying hello. Good shot. Very good shot there.
A little bit of drawback for the 8 ball in the corner. He'll use draw to get back on the 9.
Ideal. That's
10 ball center table, so I mean he can pick his poison on where he wants to put that.
that's perfect speed there. Close enough.
Yeah, making this 10 ball, they'll get Shane on the board. Notice he took more time on that 9 ball than he did the first time. He had the 9 in the first rack. Made sure he made it and got shape.
Yeah.
But right now, that is the game difference. Should be 2-1 Shane, but
Sure.
but it did not go that way. Well, with Shane winning that puts him back on serve for the break too, since that was Thomas's break. And this is a race to 7 on the winner's side, 6 on the B side for the men, 6 on the women's, 5 for the B side for the women's. Shane's moving his break around, trying to get some action on it. Nice solid break, 1 ball on the side.
The ball came up in the corner of the 4 ball.
9 ball just blocked the 2 though.
Ah,
Had an open shot on the 2, and the 3 knocked the 9 in directly in the way.
players are indeed allowed 1 push after the break shot, the incoming player.
Push out is called. Thomas will have the option to give it back to Shane or take it himself. Left him long, but he can see the 2. I don't foresee Thomas giving this back to him. Wanted back cut it in the corner, or he can do a safety around the 7 and put the Q on the back side of the 7. Are some good options, but he's definitely not giving this back to Shane. Tried to put the cue behind the 10 ball. Looks like he left it open.
But jacked up and
Will be jacked up, yes. So definitely makes the shot harder. There's a potential. I don't think it should happen, but there is a possibility of hit wrong. It can scratch in the side. Prevent that from being an option. He tried to play safe, but he overran it.
still a little bit jacked over the 8. It's not.
With him being a right-hander, it should be clear. I don't think he'll be jacked up at all. Especially with where the 2 is, he'll want to be playing bottom right-hand English. I don't think he'll be jacked up at all to get back to the 3. Shouldn't have any issue. Yeah, he's not jacked up at all. You can go right past the 8.
Good.
Game straight across. 3 ball goes in the corner. It's lined up for. You just have to use the back rail to get on the 5. Looked at it. It shouldn't hit the 10, but
He might have to use a little high right to straighten it out. How he's drawing the ball.
nice. Center ball.
Center.
I don't understand that English.
Oh. Well, that's the only place on the table he couldn't have hidden him.
Pretty much.
When the,
'cause
when the point. Going late.
doesn't make the shot any easier though. Tucked in the
No.
pocket like that. The Haji ball right there. Got to walk it past the side pocket as well, which always likes to grab the balls if it's not hit properly. But that was hit beautifully. And he got shape on the 5.
As good as he could ever hit that ball.
Tried to hold the ball for the 6 and overcut it. Granted, the shot was a little difficult being that he was on the rail, but misses like that, though.
A lot of these guys, in all fairness, there haven't been much going on for competition or even places to play on the square until last month or 2, really.
I don't know. I can't speak for other areas, but I can speak that in the area I'm from, which is Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area, Q Masters has not missed a beat since they
Hadn't missed a beat.
have not missed a beat. They've been open since I want to say it was June or July of last year. They reopened, and they followed all the mandates. And the only thing that's really affected them is the governor's curfew and restriction law as far as serving and the times and all that. But they have not missed a beat. 50% capacity of the tables, but other than that, everything seems to be like normal. Now, other areas, like I said, I'm sure have stricter guidelines and stricter rules where it hasn't been as available to play and do tournaments and everything as others.
Right.
I don't know what the regulations are up in your area because you're up in Maryland, right?
Right. That's a real pretty shot there. Thomas is
Puts him
going
up
to take a
3-1.
3-1 lead.
Puts him back on as an advantage for breaking the serve.
And Shane missed the ball, got away from him. And
It's 2 racks that could have gone in his favor. This one he took the time to go through everything and was trying to hold it. So easily could be 3-1 Shane as opposed to 3-1 down. Nice solid break. 4-ball goes in at the last minute. Obviously, you can see the 1 with no issues.
2 is
2, I don't think goes past the 7, so 2 is going to be a funny, probably a safety coming from that unless he gets some kind of a breakout, but I don't think the 2 goes right now. He's looking at it now to see what kind of options he would have on the 2 ball. Might try safe. I don't know. I don't think the 2 goes past the 7. He ain't call nothing.
2-7.
He didn't call the 7.
No,
He was playing safe.
still leaked out there for a hit. That's actually, I don't think he can make the ball.
I think he'd make the 2. Maybe not. Might be able to see enough of it to where he might be able to put the cue behind the 5-9 after sliding it if he's able to see the edge. Oh, he actually drilled that. If he hadn't have shot it so hard, he probably would have made that because that pocket was jawed.
Yeah, he had a big move with the cue ball. He had to try to do something muscular.
Went for the cut. Not only did he miss the cut, he is giving Shane ball in hand.
A huge game for Shane.
He needs it.
Oh, yeah.
Needs to get back on serve, as they like to call it.
It'd be 3-2 and
Get Shane's break.
4-1. Yeah.
Shane's break. Both of them, if he does this, it would have been alternating back and forth on the ankle.
That looks good. What's that?
I think it was the apple burger. Apple bacon burger or something like that. I think I got it last time. It treated me right, so I figured I'd go with it again.
There isn't anything you can do in this place food-wise that you're going to go wrong with. They have a...
When I was here in November, it was my first time at this venue.
It's a nice room.
Nice lead on the 7 or 6.
Another room that has some good food up closer to where I live is the Breakers Sky Lounge. Miss Shauna and her crew take care of us magnificently when we're up there. And Shauna is a very good regional ladies player. She's she's here this afternoon competing.
One of 11 females in this tournament.
I thought for sure we were going to see 16.
There are a lot of other events going on around the
Yeah.
area, around the.
They
multiple
show up
states.
for their pool in this Virginia. This is I'm a believer. I've been, like I said, on this tour for 9 years.
There it
Shane
is.
takes the game back here, very well played, and closes
Back
the
on
gap.
serve.
Closes the gap to 3 games to 2.
Back
Very
on,
well.
Back on serve.
These are 2 pretty evenly matched foes, I believe.
Right now, the difference is 2 mistakes.
Right. Well, Thomas gave him something back, so it'll all turn out into those one or two things that.
Yeah, that first rack was a catastrophic miss.
Yeah, that 8 ball was
That one was a 9. 9 going
9
to 10.
and 9 to 10. I keep wanting to call it the 8 ball. You're right, though. That's why it's a Wii program.
Made the 6 ball.
Four
Has a-
rails is 6 and has a good chance to get the 1 hanging over the hole.
1
This is
in the
a
corner,
good
2
looking
in the
out.
side, 3 in the corner, 4-8 combo.
This looks like a Cosmo. He just has to fall on the rail. But the trouble with that is if he gets to the rail, he's going to have to come across the 4, push the 4 back to the rail, and his cue ball
Might be able to
going
draw
up
back
the
into
table.
the 10 then. If he sits on the rail. I'll hold it for the 4 and on the same box. If he does this, he'll combo it.
Yeah,
Use
he
the 10
can-
as a stopper.
Well, where's the 4 going to go?
4 going same pocket.
Like I said, where's the 4 going to go? He had a little garlic breath on that ball. Little pizza breath. Gives Thomas a nice opportunity here. A good scoring opportunity for young Thomas Haas.
I was thinking the bottom right on that combo, so that way it went into the 10, it would drift down table to where the 4 ended up where it did. He would still have the shot in his corner.
Right.
But as we see, that did not happen.
Thomas would like to get a little as close to the 9 ball as get up to about even with the side pocket, I'd say.
Probably 2 rails.
He's a little wrong.
He can go 2 rails following it.
It's a good shot if he plays.
Yep. 2 rails. Ooh, he cooked it, but he'll be good.
Good shot. Very nicely played.
Took the 3rd rail. He didn't need it, but he got a 3rd rail on it.
Nice out. Thomas Haas is ahead 4 games to 2.
Race to 7.
The race is to 7 and couple unforced errors from
maybe not unforced, but uncharacteristic might be a better way of saying it.
Well, you know, I'd say that these guys played good, but I think they all have a job. And there's a reason why they have it. Because after all, a lot of guys that go weeks without missing a ball end up broke anyway.
Dry break.
Yes, it is.
He's only bridged over the 8 ball for this 1 ball, but it is open. So
This is a more representative looking layout than some of those ugly. But Shane's still in this match. He has to just
no,
get
he's not
this
going to give
game.
up.
No.
Till one of them has 7, neither one of them will give up in this. I think he left from the edge. I don't. Say if you want to get fancy, maybe go off the 9 on the side, but I don't think he's going to do that. Conventional safety, leaving him behind the 2. He might have a window between the 2 4. Can't
Yeah,
tell.
he might be in the window.
We'll know here in a second. He gave him a window. It goes cross-side.
We draw it back underneath with the low right. We'll come straight back with it. Can't see what percentage of ball he's got to hit. That's our shortcoming. We can't see what the player sees.
He had a window and he called that corner.
He called the corner. Good shot. It was a 2-way shot anyway, 2 or 3-way shot. If he missed it, it was probably safe. Makes it, he has shape. The same pocket, it's a real good shot there. Just got to be, hit this ball clean. Bounce. A little flat. If he comes out farther, he's jacked up over the 9. That was kind of you have to just try to draw this back and get a little something on the 5. Tough shot here. That's a beautiful hit ball there.
And he got on the right side of the 5, so
Oh,
he transferred to the 6, it looks like.
He's a little wrong, yeah.
Was he dead straight?
He's on the wrong side of the 5. It's too flat for him to come clean around the table.
Draw it back and just have a
He
longer
could
cut
draw
on the 6.
He can draw it back to the second diamond where he's standing. Between the first and second. Or follow it back there, either one. And take the 6 one, the thin cut up and back.
Does he basically straight in, or can he cheat the pocket and maybe go 3 rails?
He's pointed at his left point. The ball's pointed at the left point. One cue ball over, he was pure. He's going to have to draw it back to between those diamonds.
He just went with a longer cut on the 6.
Up and back. Just has to Stay down and make this ball. I gotta stay down on this ball though. Most people like to jump up
You
on
don't
it.
have to go up and back. If he gets back center table, he's perfect.
Yeah,
So you don't
that's
have to put that much speed into the shot.
that's it. This is the critical shot. No,
Overcut it. Left distance on this though.
if I had to make this ball for a living, I'd be grateful because I'd be on a diet and I'd lose weight. I'd starve trying to make this ball. I'd sleep in the streets.
I think this one will end up going up and backward. Oh, he went soft on it.
Too tough.
I think he played safe.
Too tough. It's a good bank. Well, it's a bank. Whether it's good or not remains to be seen.
Could be a safe though, where he puts you behind the 7.
Got away from him. Yeah, put him around top of the 9.
I think he goes past the 9, no problem. Use the 9 as a stopper for the 7. Just like that.
That's a beautifully hit ball there. A little wide on the angle. I like him playing for the corner. 2 rails high left.
You just gotta avoid hitting the 8 ball.
Yeah,
Hits the 8 ball, you get bumped.
beautiful shot. That's the money shot there. Good shot.
This make puts him up 5-2.
Five games to 2. Nice shooting. He played well. The guy in the sky camera couldn't pick up your jaws moving through that burger. That takes
My stomach figured it out though.
my 1,000 photos in 1 second. The eye in the sky camera catches the photos at the horse track. Your jaws were moving.
Hey, it was good.
Moved
Couldn't
through it
help it.
good. Yeah, it looked good.
It was.
You were with it when it died.
They found a final resting spot, no problem.
Yeah.
The other dry break.
The 7 still goes in the side. He's kind of on the 50-yard line on this leave.
I think he's also looking at if he were to cut the 1, he can maybe come in here and bump the 7-8 just to make them not be as so clustered. Even though 7 does have 2 pockets it can go in, open up to more possibilities. true test will be is that you can see.
I'd say we're gonna have some meteorology here. We're gonna be going checking the wind currents over the 8-ball. See if we got any
Jump shot.
crosswind.
If he makes this, it'll be interesting to see what he gets kind of shape on the 3. That made a good hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, might have opened up that 10-ball.
4-ball has that pocket covered up pretty good, it seems, but
Yeah, you make the 2 without messing with it.
yeah. Shane's gonna have to reassert himself from right here. He's gotta put his foot down. Nice hit. A little straight and jacked up.
Actually, he shouldn't be jacked up. No, yeah, he is. I was thinking maybe he wouldn't be because of him being a lefty, but
That was a fairly stylish effort. Here's the pay ball right here.
ouch.
Not necessarily a hanger.
I think you got him hooked by the 9.
Another wind current expedition here. But that's a foul, no? Oh. The kick save. Ball in hand. The ball stays down. A monster game here.
Cleans this up, he'll be on the hill.
Look him over. A little straight. Yeah, a hair straighter on that ball than he might have liked.
Shot
Boy,
that
that
with
was
a lot of confidence.
Yes, sir, he sure did. They hit that ball. That ball was smoked.
That's
Yes, sir.
shooting with very much confidence. I say I blame him though.
Table number 6.
That puts him on the hill.
Jonathan Dotson, David Hunt, table number 6.
Sounds like our sponsor's fixing to start playing.
6 games to 2. He did hit that ball with some confidence. That was
He wasn't getting robbed on that pocket. He was definitely making sure he squared that one up.
nice call. Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, sir.
Brews and Q's a few months ago, right?
Number 5, Ryan G. and Scott Haas. Ryan G. Scott Haas, table number 5.
I make the rounds.
You're a good player. You got lots of skills.
Getting better. A lot of effort into
On table number 4, Donovan Rounds, Gordon Swinson,
nice to
table
see
4.
pay off. Still getting a lot better, still getting a lot better than I am.
We all got room to grow.
Uh-oh.
Lost control of the cue ball on that one, but
He misplaced his mineral. he lost his toy.
His demeanor and composure at such a young age amazes me.
I remember his dad when he was that age, and his dad had a hand, I believe, that was touched by God. Yeah, I played him.
His dad is a very different person than he was 25 years ago.
I played his dad in Lancaster around 1992 or 3. And he was just a kid himself. I ran 7 in a row, won him the beating off the snap. He was ahead 8-2, and I came back and beat him 9-8. And I see him 20 some years later, and he still remembered me. Real good player. He has trouble with the eyes. Great guy, though. Love him. Good man. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. That could be a faux pas. With the nickel dime for the win there. I'd say he has to go meteorology advice and check the wind currents over the 9. If there's a crosswind blowing from right to left.
he's looking like he can see it though.
All right. Looks like my man says he looks like he can see it.
He's lining it up like he can. He ain't going to grab that jump stick yet. Make me believe he's got a good chance at it. Maybe I have a little mass saying, a little curve.
It's hard to see you, and something
There he
like the
goes.
size of
Looks like you were right. There he goes for the jump stick.
posted, like a big business card or something. I can see, looking at it live, I don't have his perspective.
Well, apparently you were right because he did go to his jump stick.
It just, and 9 just had too much yellow paint on it.
If you just pick your line and then elevate slightly, probably like 10 degrees, you could jump it with your mind. Easily.
Here we go. He hits a 5. but this looks like standing room only time, aka a sellout. He was just playing for his life there. That's tender.
Table number 3.
Seal these 3 balls up and the match will be over.
Yeah.
On table number 3, let's go with Keith Thomas and Jared Pitts here in table number 3.
I might have to say it. The condemned man.
Say the fat lady's
The
getting
condemned man ate a
herself
hearty
ready.
meal. Up,
Little overdone.
a little bit frisky.
Nothing he can't handle though. We've given everything else he's already made. That'll seal the match.
He sure did.
On table number 12, let's go with Sean Lewis and Sue Emmett, table 12.
Great shooting, Thomas. Yeah, go up and report your score. We'll be back with more live stream action in a couple minutes, folks. We're here. This is the Action Pool Tour conducting the Virginia State 10-ball championships at Diamond Billiard Room in Midlothian, Virginia. Classy place with great food, great equipment, great people. Other sponsors of the Action Pool Tour include Haselman and Hunt, Family Dentistry, here in the greater Richmond area. Dr. Dave Hunt is playing in our event and is a highly sought player, good player, thought of. And then there's me, George Hammerbacher, longtime pool instructor, advanced level instructor out of Baltimore, Maryland. Been calling the Action Pool Tour for 9 years now. I'm delighted to be back, see a lot of my old friends here. I see another lady that came about the same distance I did to come here. Nobody in the Baltimore, Washington area hits more balls than Miss Kia Burwell hits. She plays and practices hard. Real credit to the sport.